Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Comic Book and Superhero Month. This time I'm reviewing a kids film. Yeah, so there's no ranting this time. A 2007 live action CGI superhero comedy film based on a W. Watts Biggers, Chet Stover, and Joe Harris's 1960s animated television series of the same name, which in turn is a spoof on the DC Comics character Superman. That's why I'm wearing this hat. Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster. Directed by Frederick Du Chow, before, Asians were directing everything. And written by Joe Piscatella, Adam Rifkin, and Craig A. Williams. The film stars Jim Belushi as a father. You have Peter Dinklage as the main villain, John Slattery, and Patrick Warburton, with the voice talents of Jason Lee, Amy Adams, and Brad Garrett. Unlike the TV series, the Underdog character is portrayed as a regular dog rather than an anthropomorphic one. Well, it's live action, so. The film grossed $65.3 million worldwide and received generally negative reviews, but not from me. That's the 2007 Underdog movie. I saw this in the theater back in 2007, and it's a harmless kids movie. It's got its moments. It made me laugh a couple of times. Yeah, the CG is dated, especially some of the scenes where Underdog is flying or bouncing around, but it was 2007. This movie is still better than Strays that came out just a month ago. And also, it's short. It's only 82 minutes long. Disney remakes now are like twice as long as that. They're like 2 hours and 10 minutes, which doesn't need to exist. And also, it's very cute for kids. It's not going to offend kids. It's PG. There's no gore in it. It's lighthearted. It's fluff for kids, and it could be fun. I like some of the kid actors in it. You got Taylor Momsen from the Grinch from the year 2000. This is before she went goth. And who else? You have Alex Newberger. He's Jack Unger, the son of Dan, who befriends Shoeshine. They call him Shoeshine here. And Jay Leno has a cameo. There's several cameos in the movie. You have John DiMaggio as a bulldog. You have Phil Morris as a super chef dog. And Jess Harnell, yes, the guy that voices, he's an astronaut. He was the voice of Wacko from Animaniacs. And the fact that this movie came out in a crowded summer before the writer's strike that year, it was behind The Bourne Ultimatum and The Simpsons movie, which I saw the Simpsons movie in the theater. And it didn't bomb like half of the summer movies this year. This year, everything was bombing after like Into the Spider-Verse sequel. And they gave this a 16%. It's not terrible. I have seen way worse Disney movies in this decade. This says, is mostly forgettable adaptation that relies too heavily on recycled material and sloppy production. I don't think the production is that sloppy. It's shot in real locations. That's one. The CG, while dated, at least it has a budget. That's two. And it doesn't cost $125 million or $200 million. That's three. It has enough of a budget. It didn't need a $200 million budget. I don't want the CGI to look god-awful, and it looks like a video game cutscene. And it's got charm. Jason Lee is trying at least, as Underdog's voice. I like like I said, I think that the tone is fine. It has some heart to it. Didn't make me cry like the Super Pets movie, but it's not god-awful. This isn't like what last year when I saw Hocus Pocus 2, or when I saw Eternals a few years ago, or Black Widow. It's not that, because those I had expectations for. This I didn't, and I'm like, yeah, it's not terrible. It's cute. It's a cute film for kids, and it's not going to offend them like Strays or Sausage Party or something like that. It is a kids film, so they can watch it and be entertained. It's on Disney Plus, so you don't have to pay millions of dollars to get it on Amazon. It's worth a watch. If you've never seen the cartoon like I did, because it was before my time, I think it's worth one watch at least. It's cute. It's funny at times. And yeah, there's some jokes that don't work, but it's not horrible. Trust me. I've seen worse movies this year. There were 5 movies that I logged on Letterboxd that are far, far worse than this movie. At least it gave me what I wanted. It didn't have to pander. It didn't preach. It was sufficient enough. And, it could have been way worse. If this was made today, it would probably be 2 hours long and have a bunch of preachy bullshit that we don't need in a Disney movie. But back in 2007, Disney at least were making competent productions. And that's all I can say about Underdog from 2007. It's live action and CGI, but it works. It's not the worst thing ever. The dog is cute, well trained. The animals get me through the movie, unlike some movies today. So thanks for watching this review of Underdog. It was an underdog at the box office, but it did pretty good. Making 3 times its budget is way better than making nothing, like some of the movies that came out this year that were way more problematic. So thanks for watching. Acknowledge me, and we'll see you next time.